All right. Have you ever wondered, I'm taking this medication, and you've kind of lost track on whether or not they're okay or what time, when you're supposed to take it? Well, fear not, because an Okanagan healthcare company has developed a very modern medication type dispenser. And joining me to talk about that is Shane Bishop, the CEO. Thanks so much for being with us.
Yeah. Hi, Jill. Thanks for having me.
What exactly does this computer controlled machine do?
So this is actually a connected care hub that sits on your countertop in your home. And so it has an actual touchscreen on the front of it, and it is connected live to your community pharmacy. So the pharmacy feeds prescription data up to the cloud and down to the device, and then the device itself beeps and whistles and flashes and reminds you when to take your medication. You touch the screen, and out comes the pouch of medication for that dosing time.
Which sounds great for anybody, again, that's ever been in the scenario where you just can't remember, or maybe it's slipped your mind, or you're not 100% sure that what you're taking can go with everything, that there's not going to be a negative side effect.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of individuals around that have complex regimens of medications, and just, the relief and the decrease in burden of remembering to take those medications and taking them together at the right time to minimize some of those side effects, and to keep people healthy at home and really living stress-free.
And does it count then on pharmacies buying into this, or how do you make sure that everything is connected?
Yeah, we're very excited to work with community pharmacies. I'm a pharmacist myself, and, they've really been dedicated to the concept of medication adherence and making sure everyone's able to take their meds at the right time. And pharmacy in general is really starting to buy in to these concepts. The world has changed a little bit, of course, with COVID and the idea of remote patient monitoring. Looking at data, engaging patients at home is really at the forefront of pharmacy care now.
Is that what kind of prompted you to get involved in this, in what you were seeing as a pharmacist?
Yeah, absolutely. I was lucky enough to be one of the first pharmacies in North America to adopt a specialty packaging for patients, which was an easier to open and to coordinate packaging system for medications. And once I did that about 15 years ago, it just really struck me that this is a space that I want to play in and try to, fix all of these issues. And it's been an amazing journey.
Could it be something as well then that somebody maybe that has a caregiver that comes in, or maybe even has multiple caregivers, if the caregivers are all making sure to enter the information and doing that, it could kind of put more checks and balances in place as far as making sure that the person on the medication is getting the right doses at the right times?
Absolutely. We are starting to work with a number of home care agencies across North America, in fact, where they are responsible for delivering medication, within someone's home. And it definitely makes it easier for everybody involved. And you get proper documentation. And even these home care agencies have a dashboard with all their patients, and they can see what's happening in the patient home. In case they're not able to get into the home, they can still take care of their patients.
Now, some people might hear about this and hear about the cloud and how it's connected and such, and have privacy concerns. So how do you ensure that medical information is kept private?
Yeah, it comes down to, first off, the licensing agreement that a patient has to enter into, where they're able to share their information with their pharmacy and likely their physician as well. So we like to provide all caregivers in the circle of care the information, but we absolutely work with the most secure systems available in the market today for full patient data safety.
Is there any? Are there any kind of restrictions in that? Can there be a maximum amount or number of medications that somebody is on that they can only have so many, or is it unlimited?
It is actually unlimited. So, and we do find, patients with 7, 8+ different medications usually start to find, life is a little bit chaotic. You're spending a lot of your day trying to manage your multiple medications at multiple dosing times. And this really does, relieve the burden in that area. So 6, 7, 8+ medications for sure. But no, it's not uncommon to have patients with 20 different medications these days for sure.
So what does it cost for somebody that is interested in this?
So in the province of British Columbia, depending on how many medications you're taking, it could be fully offset by your pharmacy if they're able to absorb it as a service they provide with their prescription fees. But that said, some patients pay anywhere from $19 to $29 per month for the actual device and service that goes along with it.
And how have people been reacting to it, or what kind of participation have you had?
Oh, absolutely amazing. Every day we get testimonials coming in from patients that are just, swearing by how it's changed and impacted their life. So as a pharmacist, seeing this every day has been quite moving. So we, on our website, we have access, people have access to all these testimonials, and it is amazing.
All right. Well, I know it's definitely helped out a lot of people with multiple medications. Shane Bishop, we'll leave it there. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you so much.